The Pixel Buds Pro are Google's latest pair of wireless earbuds. The company's fourth attempt in this product category is the most expensive and feature-rich one so far. While the initial models got a mixed reception, the company has gotten steadily better at it with each iteration. The Pixel Buds Pro will undoubtedly be the best one so far. The question is Google best good enough in the current competitive market, especially at the $200 asking price? Time to find out. The Pixel Buds Pro design is an evolution of the 2020 Pixel Buds and 2021 Pixel Buds A series designs, both of which had identical snail-shaped parts. The Pixel Buds Pro used the hooks for securing the in place. The shape of the earbuds is now more bulbous and less elegant. Likely to house the extra bits of hardware needed to enable the ANC features, it does not look all that different, however, when it's inside your ears. Like the Pixel Buds 2020 and the A series, the Pixel Buds Pro only feature color on the circular part facing outside. You can choose from coral, fog, charcoal and lemongrass. The rest of the earbuds remain black. The outside of the earbud has lots of little grills and ports. There are two grills for the microphone and a port on the bottom for venting the driver. On the back side are the contacts for the charging case. Hidden below is the optical sensor for in-ear detection. The charging case is finished in matte white plastic regardless of the color of the earbuds. The outer surface has a wonderfully smooth texture that almost feels like ceramic. Inside the case has a matte black finish again with a really nice texture. The edges of the lid are perfectly polished and the hinge has very little play. The lid also stays in place when open and doesn't threaten to snap shut while you are trying to pull the earbuds out. The overall build quality and feel of the case are top-notch. Little details like the reassuring heft, the solid hunk of the lid opening and closing, and soft glow of the white status LED through the plastic on the front convey that a lot of thought went to designing the case, even thought it looks similar to many other models on the market. Having tested most of these, I can say very few look and feel as good in the hand. The earbuds build is nothing special. In fact, I was quite disappointed by how easy it is for them to look dirty after being in contact with skin oils, which for a product designed to sit inside your ears isn't very well thought out. The charcoal model also makes this rather easy to notice, when they are also annoyingly difficult to pull out of the case, and the small rounded design makes them fiddly to place inside your ears, especially with sausage fingers. The good thing is that both the earbuds and the case have some level of water resistance. The earbuds are IPX4 rated while the case is IPX2. Neither will survive being dipped in water, but minor splashes, rain or sweat should pose no problems. The Pixel Buds Pro have a single 11mm dynamic driver. They support Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity with SBC and AAC codecs. The Pixel Buds Pro have a fairly typical V-shaped sound that seems like a close match for the Harman in-ear target. Starting with the low end, the Pixel Buds Pro have a strong emphasis in the sub-bass and mid-bass region. Bass notes have a deep, palpable rumble and thump to them. There does seem to be some care taken to ensure the bass does not spill into the lower mids and the bass itself never gets overbearing and gloomy. As far as bass boosts go, this is fairly tasteful in its execution. On the other end of the frequency spectrum, the treble performance is a bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand, the Pixel Buds Pro are quite bright in the upper mids, lower treble range, which can make vocals, especially female ones, shrill and shouty at times. Beyond that, the sound does roll off quite a bit, which results in the high treble notes sounding muted, which blunts some of the S and T sounds. While the region is usually not dominated by a lot of sounds, a muted top end sucks the life out of the lower treble sounds and makes them a bit muddy. Mid-range performance is most quietly good. Instruments and male vocals have a decent timbre and tonal balance. The mids do, however, take a bit of a back seat to the bass and treble regions, which are much more aggressive in their delivery, and since we mostly tend to adjust our volume for some prominent sounds, which in this case would be the bass or upper mid-range, the rest of the mid-range tends to sound quieter and pushed a bit back into the mix. Detail and resolution are somewhat lacking, either due to the choice of codecs, the audio processing or the drivers, and the honky upper mid-range creates an illusion of more details, but it merely enhances the existing detail, and the lack of a good high-end response makes the sound a bit dull in places. It also affects imaging and sound staging, neither of which are remarkable in any way.